short work of Nyla Rose there. Meg assists Megan Baines' finisher, the Fates Descent on Nyla Rose. As no title shot for Nyla Rose, but someone will be getting a title shot at the end of this match. As here we go with the finals of the TGPW Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. It's the man called Sting and that spooky specter himself, the ghost of the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and their opponents making their way to the ring right now. It is the team of the urban sensation C-Red and the one, the only, the incomparable Steve Ahrendt. There he is. They are the agents of chaos known as the Power Hour. And as I said, this is the finals of the tournament here at Tag Team Madness 2025, and the winners will earn a TGPW Tag Team Championship match. Of course, the champions currently Hardcore Thunder, Neil Carrolls, and Thunder Horse. And one of these two teams will win the tournament and the #1 contendership for that future tag title shot. Macho, Ghost, and Steve Ahrendt starting this one off. Scoop and a slam and a quick cover. Gets a 1 count. So Steve Ahrendt, C-Red, Power Hour, they got here with victories over Kayvon Journey and Jason Powell. Joined the to betray them, aka the DWC, Detroit Wrestling Connection. And right away, Steve Ahrendt is busted open from those shots from the Macho Ghost. They also got the win over Kid Bandit and Dark Sheik. That was in the semifinals. Macho Ghost and the Stinger, they got here with their win in the quarterfinals over the team of Access, the TGPW champion Go Shiozaki and his partner Katsuhiko Nakajima. In the semifinals, they got the win. Actually, they beat Dark Sheik and Kid Bandit. My bad. I got it all mixed up. It was actually C-Red and Steve Ahrendt that beat the team of Arrow Boy and Violento Jack, the Compadres Extremos, Los Compadres Extremos. That's who they beat. It was Sting and Macho Ghost that beat Dark Sheik and Kid Bandit in the semifinals. My bad. Now that we got that straight, that's how these two teams got to the finals of this tournament. And we've seen Macho, Ghost, and Sting use that Scorpion Deathlock of Sting's to get both of their wins. The critical Scorpion Deathlock on the TGPW champion Go Shiozaki got them the win in the first round. The Scorpion Deathlock, I believe, on Kid Bandit, don't quote me on that, got them the win in the semifinal. Meanwhile, C-Red using the power of the punch, if you will. Those brass knuckles on his fist to knock out Kayvon and get them the win in their first match. And then Steve Ahrendt using the power of the testicular claw, if you will, to get the victory in the semifinal over Arrow Boy and Violento Jack. With that claw hold on Violento Jack to the top. The Macho Man elbow, but does not go for the cover. Instead, goes for a second one. No. Back to his feet. As you can see, Steve Ahrendt bleeding quite a bit here. Here comes the sushi roll. those shots, that knuckle arrow, if you will, of the Macho Ghost. Busting open the forehead of Steve Ahrendt. That Boston Crab applied, but C-Red breaks it up. The DDT by the man called Sting. The Bulldog headlock from Steve Ahrendt. Down goes the Stinger. Irish whip. Misses the Axe Bomber. The headbutt from C-Red. C-Red with a running stomp. Right into the Gorilla Press Slam. And now raining down punches is the Stinger. Maybe trying to open up C-Red's forehead there. C-Red fighting his way out. Vertical suplex, no. Back elbows, though. Takes down a Macho Ghost. What is this? The power of the punch! But Ahrendt doesn't go for the cover. He picks him up. Setting him up for that elbow. The cover, the Macho elbow, but C-Red breaks it up at 2. Lariat turns him inside out. Series of European uppercuts. In comes the man called Sting. The side Russian leg sweep by the Macho Ghost. Sting sent into the turnbuckle. But Sting off the ropes now. Flying crossbody by the Stinger. C-Red breaks it up. Here's a variation of the camel clutch by C-Red. Double team clothesline by the Power Hour. The self-proclaimed agents of chaos. And they definitely caused some chaos in the tournament so far. Went for the superplex, gets countered. But Sting thinks better of coming off the top. The hip toss by the Stinger. The rake to the eyes and a shot to the... I think that was low. Looked like that might have been in the lower abdomen, but I think he got him in the old yam bag region. The ding-a-ling. The twig and berries. The crotch. He got 2 count off the Macho elbow before Ahrendt picks out. Look at this. He's hulking up, Jess. Meanwhile, figure 4 leg block on the Macho Ghost. But Macho Ghost doesn't give it up. The backbreaker sets him up perfectly for the Macho elbow. Has Macho Ghost and Stinger won it? No. Steve Ahrendt breaks it up. Testicular claw on Sting. Meanwhile, C-Red and Macho Ghost going at it. The backbreaker on C-Red. Macho with the elbow once again. But no, a rope break saves C-Red. C-Red to the top. No. Thinks better of it. Instead, he makes a tag. Hip toss, backbreaker, cover, 2 and 2.9 kick out. Comes flying in, does Steve Ahrendt with that body attack. Tombstone pile driver by Sting. Double team, no. Ahrendt fights it off. Steve with the Bulldog. He gets up. Doesn't tag out, though. Macho goes to stun. Spear, but Macho goes to his feet. Another spear, yes. This time hooks the leg. Gets just one before Sting breaks it up. Standing surfboard. Stretch. You see that very often. Macho Ghost takes a moment to pause and pose. Backslide. I thought that was going to be it. Ahrendt taking the time to do a complete dance, and I think he wasted too much time there showboating. Maybe worry less about the sequence dance maneuver and winning the match. How about that? Focus on winning the match. How about that, Steve? What is this? Nothing fancy here. C-Red is just choking Macho Ghost across that middle rope. Listen, C-Red, we know he's not afraid to use underhanded tactics. We've seen him do that in this tournament itself, but also we know the history of C-Red. If you know anything about him, we know that he is not afraid to get his hands dirty, let's say, should the opportunity arise. Seen it with his past affiliations with groups like the ARC, Action, Reaction, Consequences. There's the Scorpion Deathlock, and I think that's it. Yes, it is. Steve Ahrendt not getting there to break it up. The Scorpion Deathlock gets the win as Sting and the Macho Ghost win this thing. And with that, once again, the Scorpion Deathlock proves to be the difference maker as Sting and the Macho Ghost, with the submission victory over C-Red and Steve Ahrendt, have won this tournament and are now number